Thank you so much for joining me for today's workout. Hopefully you are ready to get those legs working. Some great exercises to tone, strengthen, and slim through the legs without adding in a bunch of stress to the joints. I have my chair here with me today. We are going to be moving, so if you're not quite confident in your balance, this is a really great support system. So you can get into those exercises without being afraid of falling over. You need a little bit of space to move, but other than that, we are ready to get going into the warm-up right now. Great job here. We're going to start to the right side of the chair, hands to the hips. One can go to the back of the chair if you would like. Give me a toe tap to the front. On the toe tap, stretch the front of the ankle forward gently. Working on opening up those ankles. Little bit of balance here today. Few more to go. Last set here. Step it to the back of the chair, and without leaning over to the side, we're going to step side to side as far as you can. You can hold on to that chair if you need it. Body stays straight up. Think about pushing from your outside leg. Warming up through some of those thigh muscles here. Doesn't have to be really big, but just feel them work. Soft bend in the knees. We're going to take one more set here, so we're going to go back to the right, back to the left. Heel taps forward here. Flex those toes up. I want you to stretch through the backs of the ankles this time. If you need a little bit more for the stretch, you can reach it down, pull those hips back. Great. Just a different way to get to the same stretch. If there's a little more flexibility there, toes come straight up. Pull the hips back, reach it down. Great. Few more sets to go here. Last set here, right and left. Beautiful job. All right, we're going to go back to those side steps. Keep the body up. Try not to lean over to the side that you're moving to. A few steps each side here. Work from those sitting muscles. Last set here, we're going to go to the left, bring it back to the right. Great job. Plant those feet. They are going to be hips distance apart, equal spacing from the front of the toe down through the middle of the foot to the heel. I don't want you to rock forward. I just want you to lift the heels up and down. Try not to get this really big lean forward motion. Straight up, straight down, pressing into the balls of the feet. Little bit more difficult this way. Focus on stabilizing and balancing. We're gonna go for a few here, but you have plenty of time. Feel those lower legs working, feet are working. Keep those toes open. Last two here. Straight up, try not to lean forward. It's okay if you need to pause in the middle of the movement. Make some little corrections and then come back to it. Take your time, do them right. Last one here, fingertips can go to the chair. If you need that little bit of help, great job. Shake them out a little bit here. Right leg, we are going to tap it forward. I want you to cross it forward, but I don't want you twisting in that left hip or the left knee stays nice and straight. Lift it up, tap it to the back and to the front, as big as you can go without twisting. Chair is here if you need it. Last two here. Last one. Leave that foot there and we're going to step it to the back of the chair. Little bit wider stance. Toes are faced forward. Now I want you to sit back and down into the booty just a little bit to bring it up. Left foot in, right leg out. Now right leg in, left foot out. Step and lift. Lift as high as you can without leaning over. So keep that body upright. Nice and easy here. This is going to feel different in everybody's body. Slower or smaller movements for modification. You can, of course, skip that little bit of a squat. Try to imagine lifting with your heel rather than pointing the toes. Again, getting the outer thigh, getting some of that sitting area. Should be feeling work by this point. Everything should be talking to you. We're going to take one more set here. So we will go to the right. Over here last time, to the left, lift, and you can step it forward, just making sure that that right hand is available to the chair. Reset, equal spacing through those feet. Here we go. Try to lift the heels straight up, spread the toes, press the ball of the foot into the floor. Take your time with this. Good control here. Great job. Watch for that lean forward. Try to drive straight up. It's so much harder that way. You're not imagining it. You're like, wow, that's way difficult. It is. Let them get nice and strong. You have two more. Last one here. You can do this. Make it a really good one. Ease it on down. Great job. Plant into that right foot. Again, watch for movement through the hip or the knee. We don't want any twisting either to the left or to the right. Cross that left leg over to the front. Lift, wrap it around, tap it back as far as you can while keeping that right leg straight. On that cross back, it's a good chance to squeeze through these muscles here. Really work from that back of the leg, getting them nice and strong, building up really strong glute muscles, and they'll start working where maybe the low back is having to work just a little too much. Stronger glutes means less low back pain, less hip pain, less knee and ankle pain. They really do affect everything in that lower body. Keep going here. 2 more. Last 2 here. Slow and steady, smooth it out. Plenty of work. We don't need to rush it. Some of these exercises actually work better if you take them nice and slow. Step that left foot back. Bring it to the center of the chair again. We're going to repeat that. So nice, easy squat. I want you to make sure you're sitting back. So sit back, sit down. Step it to the right. Right leg lifts. Bring it back wide. Step it in. Left leg here. Smaller movements if you need a little modification. Chair is here if you need it. Great job. Keep going here with me. Last set here. So we'll again squat. Take it to the right. We're going to squat again. Take it to the left. Great job there. Wiggle them out a little bit if needed. We are going to go ahead here. Come back to the right side of the chair. We're going to be working with the right leg. So left toes point at 12 o'clock on a clock. We're going to get this right leg out to the side and turned to about 6, 7, 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock. So somewhere in that little wedge to the side, and you're going to lift without leaning forward, without arching through the low back. I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see what it looks like there. You can stay where you are, keep working. No movement through this part of the body. Just working here. It's probably a little bit smaller than you think it has to be. Both legs are working. Two more here on this side. Give me really good ones. Feel this whole back of the right leg working. Beautiful job. Take it back to the front. All right. We were standing on the left. This time we are going to stand on the right. Left fingertips are here to the chair if you need a little bit of help. We're going to take the arm, reach it down, touch the knee, bring it back up. Little bit of work and balance here for the right leg. Maybe you touch a little bit lower. Feel what space is good for you. It should be challenging. Working on the balance, working on holding this leg. Great, strengthening the feet and the ankles. You move to the leg. Make sure the leg isn't coming up to you. Good, you can take a break if you need to. I know it gets big in that left leg pretty quick. Two more here. Last one. Great job. Take that left leg. We're gonna again go behind the chair. This time we're gonna step a little bit wide. How wide? I like to start with ankles underneath the wrists, and you can adjust from there. We're gonna let those knees go out towards the toes, dropping the hips and pressing back up. How low you go is totally up to you. Work where you feel good. The chair is here if you need it. Slow and steady. Make sure that you're not pushing the chest forward and the booty. back as you lower down. Keep them right here in line. So straight down, pause, press through those feet, heels straight back up. Easy movement here through the knees. It doesn't have to be big. Even a little tiny small movement. There's work in there. 2 more here. Last one. Beautiful job. You are doing so good. Bring it on up. Turn those toes forward. Move those hips a little bit. And we'll go to the left side of the chair here. Same thing. So toes are going 12 o'clock here on the right foot. Step the left foot back and out. Rotating the toes somewhere between 2 to 5 o'clock. That just depends on you. Lift and lower without arching the back and pushing the stomach forward. So you shouldn't feel the stomach coming forward here. You don't want this in the low back. You want it in the leg, in the booty. Two more here. Right leg is working. Great job. Bring that left foot on in. We will draw the right leg up. How high? Totally up to you. Left arm is going to reach down. Touch the leg or touch the top of the thigh. Open back up. Work where you feel good. It should feel like work, but it shouldn't feel painful, unsafe, uncomfortable in a bad way. Make adjustments if you need to. You can even put the toe really light on the floor if we're working with a little bit of modification. Smooth and steady. Take a break if you need to. It's a lot, especially after all those other exercises. Hang in here. We're almost there. Two more here. It's okay if you need a break. You need to slow down. This left leg is working so hard to balance you. Last one there. Great job. Okay. Good news, not so good news. We're gonna go ahead, step those feet wide again. Not so good news, we are repeating those plie squats. Good news is after this exercise you are all done. We will take some really great standing and seated stretches. You will feel amazing, so you are almost there. Bear with me here, challenge yourself. Down nice and easy. Press it up. Great job. Slow. Rather than this big movement, lots of movement in the hips and knees and ankles, go for a slow, small movement. There's more work there. Less stress. Which really, it's a good thing, right? More work, less stress. Easy, easy here. Good. Take a good deep breath in on your way down. As you come up, exhale. Great job. We can start getting some of those pelvic floor muscles to pull up with us. Inhale on the way down. Exhale. Core pulls in. Pelvic floor pulls up. You may or may not feel that. That's okay. It's happening. You want to make sure where you're not pushing out on the core or pushing down. Breathe. You have a few more, almost there. Last one here. That happened nice and quick, right? Not so bad. Inhale, exhale. Think about everything pulling up. Great job there. Go ahead, turn those toes forward, shimmy those hips, nice and easy. We'll sit back into the right hip, pull the body over to the right side. Left foot stays flat on the floor. You can rest on the back of the chair if you would like. It doesn't have to be a big movement, just find a nice stretch here for the inner thigh. Up and over to the left side. Bring it on up. Great job here. Step it to the right side of the chair. Right side, so right foot standing, soft bend in the knee, left foot to the chair. Ease it forward here into the low back, into the hip. This is my standing variation for happy baby pose. A little more support. We don't have to get down on the floor. Open up those hips. Great low back release. Love this one. Bring it on up. You can turn the right foot towards the chair. You can be off at an angle. You don't have to go all the way to the left. Pull those toes up. Ease yourself forward. Left hand rests on the back of the chair. Imagine pulling this left hip back. Nice lengthening through the whole back of the left leg here. Make sure that that knee isn't pushing down really hard. Keep a soft bend there. Take that one on down. Step it to the left side of the chair here. Good. Right foot goes to the chair. Left leg soft bend in that knee. Don't lock it back. Ease it forward. You can rest to the seat of the chair if that's better. Nice stretch here. Make sure we didn't agitate anything through the low back. Make sure those hips are happy. Roll it back up. Left toes will turn just a little bit towards that right corner of the chair. Right heel hits there. Make sure the knee isn't pressing down really hard. Keep a soft bend there. Pull those toes up. Pull the hips back as you reach and bend this body forward, stretching through the back of the leg. Good. Ease it on up and bring it on forward. Have a seat. Let's cross this right leg over the left. You can hug this leg on in. Bring the body tall. Roll to the outside. Work through that whole outside hip area there. Maybe some tender spots. Good. If this is not enough of a stretch, you can hug that leg in and twist a little bit here to the right. It's up to you. Where is your body at today? What feels good? What doesn't? Feels different every day. Ease that one on down. Let's do the same thing here with the left. Start with it easy. Kind of self-massaging here through the chair. Through hips on the seat. Little more challenging if you have a really soft cushioned chair. Doesn't mean you can't find it though. Keep working. You need that bigger stretch. You can wrap that arm all the way around. Really hug this knee into the chest. Ease it on down. Flex those toes up. Point them forward. Up and back. A little bit of work in through the thighs. Good. Windshield wiper ankles here. Over to the top. Get some good movement in through the feet. Trying to keep the soles of the feet like as if they were on a pane of glass, so they're not rolling in or out. Nice. Nice and level. Ease them on down. A little bit of work there in the knees. Great job. Thank you so much for joining me for this leg workout. I hope that it feels good in your body, that you were able to tap in and find some really good work, maybe discovering a little bit of muscles that don't get used as much as they should, get you out of that low back habit. Tense, tight low back never feels good. So if you can really activate those leg muscles, much better situation, more sustainable areas to work from. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me for today's workout. Meet me back here for the next one. That is easier to do if you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that I can help support you on your health and fitness goals, help you take great care of this body, get all of those muscles working, get rid of pain, tension, and tightness. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.